Good evening, members of the board, administrators, and community members. My name is Crystal LaBranch, and I am here as the mother of one of the victims of the recent incident at Mountain View Middle School. For over a month, I have done everything the right way. I have made the calls, I have attended meetings, I have filed a Title IX report, and expressed my concern directly to the administration. All I've asked is for one simple thing: transparency and communication. What happened to my daughter and the other students is not gossip. It is not a rumor. It is not speculation. It was confirmed incident with explicit AI-generated images of students, children that were created and shared. The facts are not to dispute. Yet the silence from this district has been deafening. Parents were not notified publicly. There was no district-wide communication about digital safety, no assembly to this day to educate families or students. Not once has there been a message acknowledging
That's okay, take your time.
Not once has there been a message acknowledging that this has even occurred or affirming the steps that are being taken to prevent what is happening and that it doesn't happen again. And then this past Friday, after a month of silence, repeated requests for transparency, and an hour-and-a-half meeting an hour before of expressing exactly what we were looking for, the district finally sent out a communication. But instead of acknowledging the victims, the harm that was done, or the steps being taken to protect our students, the message shifted blame, implying that concerns raised by parents, myself, and families were based on rumor and misinformation. That letter felt like a total disrespect to the victims and their families. It minimized the pain, it dismissed the experience, it has ignored the accountability where we've been asking from the very beginning. After everything that these girls have endured, after all of the emotional damage, the anxiety, the sleepless nights, they deserved a message of care and support, not deflection and denial. Our children deserve better than silence. They deserve better than being brushed aside. And they deserve leadership that does not just protect an image, but it protects its students. The recent email that was sent to families, instead of offering clarity, suggested that concerns shared by parents and community members on social media were somewhere inaccurate or harmful. Let me be very clear. My post never mentioned a principal, it never mentioned a school by name, and it never mentioned a student. They have focused solely on accountability, prevention, and awareness. I stand by everything that I have said. Because when children are being digitally exploited, the harm doesn't come from the parents speaking up. It comes from the leaders that are staying quiet. So tonight I am asking this board to take immediate, transparent action and issuing a district-wide communication acknowledging the incident and outlining the steps being taken. Implement that there is going to be a mandatory assembly, that this is going to consist of education across all grade levels. Continue to provide and offer that emotional health support to these families and victims. Our children deserve to feel safe in their schools, and parents deserve honesty from the people that are entrusted to keep them safe. I know that this isn't easy to hear for anyone in this room, but imagine for just one moment that this was your child's face. It was your daughter or your son, altered, exploited, and passed around. Imagine being afraid to walk into school, afraid to ride the bus, or afraid to exist in a place that was supposed to keep them safe. This isn't about my daughter anymore. It's about every student who deserves better than silence. I didn't ask for this fight, but I will not stop until our school becomes a place where accountability is automatic and transparency is the standard, not something parents have to beg for. My hope and prayer is that this moment becomes a turning point, that no other parent has to stand or sit where we are sitting here tonight. Because the message and the measure of a school district isn't how it hides behind a hard truth. It's how it faces with courage, compassion, and change. Thank you.